what's up? OG, triple OG.
What it do?
OG, triple.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Today we got a compilation of the body snatchers. That's what I call it, right? So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Like, she has a high body count. What the fuck does that matter?
That question was disingenuous. We all know women don't like answers that force them to be responsible or accountable. But I'm going to go ahead and compare the differences between how body count affects men and women. Socially, a man that has a high body count, he's already proven that he is good socially with women. He can attract them, he can bed them, and most likely he can retain them. Socially, a high body count for a woman, you already know that's a shameful thing. Nobody wants their girl to be called a slut, a thought, or any other derogatory names for promiscuous women.
She belongs to the streets.
Not a good look. Let's move on to the physical. If a guy has a high body count, that equals experience in the bedroom. Now, we know the ladies want that. What does it equal for women? That means it's going to be really hard to please that woman. Let's just say you're not the biggest eggplant she's ever had. Let's move on to emotional. Emotional, a high body count for a man means he's emotionally in control of the situation. He knows what he wants, what he doesn't want. He knows which girls are keepers and just are for recreational fun, which means he's more likely to know exactly when he's ready to settle down with, who he's ready to settle down with. Now, what does it do to women emotionally? Well, it makes them unable to pair bond. That's a real thing, ladies. Look it up. Biologically, a guy with a high body count, I'm pretty sure he's made a few squirts happen. But biologically, for a woman, every man that she's ever had unprotected sex with leaves just a little bit of his DNA in there. That's disgusting, dude. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.
My sister's been through a lot.
A dick.
Oh, man. Now, let's talk about some things that he said as far as, a woman with a high body count, as far as a man not pleasing that lady anymore. You know what I'm saying? She might have had, bigger working with a monster or whatnot. Another thing, too, he said was the women that have unprotected sex. Like, a man is leaving his DNA in there, so, you got all kind of personality, different personalities coming out this woman or whatnot. And it's kind of hard to manage this woman, right? Or even deal with her being that, It's crazy how some of these women think that a high body count don't really matter. They always want to bring up the man. What about the man and his high body count or whatnot? You're not a man. Let's get to the next video.
Whenever you hear a man talk about how a woman have an odor down there, what he's smelling is other men. Women will tell other women to go do this and that, but you ain't got no answers for these females on what they're gonna do when they coochie smell like Brad and Tyler. You cannot just put your cooch in a sink and wash it with Irish Spring and tap water and think you good. Rarely, if you are being intimate with one man and he is being unprotected intimate with only you, you're not going to develop an odor. Any woman that think that she can sleep with a man and have the attitude like, I pumped and dumped him, I got him and don't want to talk to him. Any woman that think that's a thing is delusional. It's not a thing. You always gonna be looked at as a hoe and bring your value down every single time. Men don't experience that same thing. A man can run through 100 women and then decide he want to settle down and still be looked at as valuable and a prize.
Now, a lot was said in that video. As far as these men, I'm gonna say leaving their seed, putting their seed in these women or whatnot. Multiple semen in these women, in one woman. Just like I said before, you got a lot of different personalities. Your value go down as far as, you finding marriage or whatnot. It's just not a good look for a woman.
Hell no!
It's just not. That's what I said. A lot of women, what she was saying as far as, oh, I dumped him. And it's like, you happy that you dumped this dude and you gonna jump on the next ride or whatnot?
Do I smell
and it's just continue, and it's just a pattern. Who's gonna want you when you're about 30 or 40 or something like that? And you done been through all these men or whatnot. And I know a lot of women that's like that. They don't have no husband. They have different kids, different baby fathers or whatnot. And it's just not a good look. And they lonely. Kevin Samuels, he spoke on it a lot. And it's true. You can't run from the truth. It's gonna catch up with you. Let's get to this video.
Girl with body count of 20.
No.
Why? That's too high.
Why is it too high? How is it too high?
Cause like, okay, listen to this, yeah. If you was to get a wife, and you know that 20 man has been through your wife, like, I don't think that's someone you would want a wife.
But that's just how long it took her to find you.
No.
Can you really blame her for her past? What?
No, come. I want my wife to be a virgin. I want to be the first one who makes love to you. Yeah. I want my wife to be a virgin.
So, but if your body count was 20, would that be okay?
That's different though. I'm a guy.
How is that different?
Because I don't open my legs. Like, I go through the legs. You get it?
That doesn't mean nothing, to be honest.
It does.
No, it actually, if we actually use our brain, that just means you have no self-composure.
No.
Yeah, that's literally what it means.
No.
Yeah,
because it's harder for you to open your legs.
It means that any girl you see you want to smash. That's why you smash 20 girls.
That does not
That's
make any
basically
sense.
what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So what are you saying then?
I'm saying that it's harder for you to open your legs than for you just like.
Huh?
You get it?
I don't. What's that?
Like,
Point.
just go in, innit?
How is it harder?
Because like you have to do all the unbuttoning, taking 1, 2, 3 layers, and then spreading.
That's enough. That's enough.
President,
That's enough.
Like, that's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't wife a girl with a body count of 20? Nah. So you're telling me if a guy had a body count of 20, it's okay?
10 is understandable, but unless she's changed her ways. She's a woman of God.
No, but what she could be a woman of God even with those 20 bodies. What if a guy?
If she said her body count was 20 and I realize she's a born again, I'll take her in still. What? I'll debate the wife thing, but I'll take her in still.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But what if like she's been played by 20 different guys, like generally being played by 20 different guys?
Don't you learn? Then that means you're not wifey material, because then I can play you. No.
Oh my God! I've had enough of you guys.
All right, that ending part when she asked him that if she had 20 different guys that played her, it was like she got played, and then he was like, "Well, you know, I would play her too." Like she hadn't learned from that from 20 mistakes. You haven't learned?
Hell no!
So you know that was kind of funny right there. You know, it was one of them.
That crazy bitch out there again.
Let's get to the next video.
Y'all both done been ran through. Y'all both done had kids. Y'all both is old as shit. Like, let's talk about it.
A man can't be ran through.
A man is always ran through.
A man
got community dick.
No, a man runs through.
No,
he can't.
A man runs through what a woman allows him to.
It's not even logically possible. That's a nonsensical argument.
Okay.
So, do you have a penis to put inside someone? No, I do. I can run through all of you.
You know what trips me out when, you know, you have women talking about, oh, he was just community dick.
Do I smell a whore?
Like, I look at them type of women and like, y'all are really stupid as hell. Just out here just, you know, free balling. You're just doing it for nothing.
Me so horny.
Or for a feeling, or you and your emotions at the time, or, I mean, it can be any reasons. It don't make no sense. It really do not make no sense. And I had got some comments about me, I guess, tearing my people down or something like that. Well, we need to tear our people down to build them up, right? You know, you got to right the wrong. You want to right the wrong, right? How do we right the wrong?
You gonna learn today.
We got to know what the wrong is. We got to shine a light on that wrong so we can right it. Like, you know, that might have went over a lot of people's head right there, but you know, just keep rewinding and, you know, push play, you know, go back and forth. You might get it. But let's get to the other video.
Woman's body count will always matter.
Is it a red flag if a girl has a high body count?
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Why does she have a high body count?
I don't know, maybe because why does a guy have a high body count?
A guy and a girl are not the same.
It's true. The reason why a woman's body count matters and a man's doesn't is simple. It is very easy for a woman to obtain sex from a man. It is much harder for a guy to obtain sex from a woman. When something is easy to get, it is not respected. When something is hard to get, you gain respect. This is why guys will always care about a woman's body count, amongst many other reasons.
And you get that all the time. You know, when you bring up a woman's body count or, you know, how many men she done slept with or been with, well, what about the man? Well, what about how many, you know, women he slept with or whatnot? You not a man. You wasn't made like the man, just like the man wasn't made like the woman or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The man is more stronger. You know, the man is more faster, you know. The woman is the weaker vessel. Bible, right? A lot of people don't listen to the Bible. You know, they don't go by the Bible. But, you know, if you go in the Bible, you will see that the Bible, I mean, it covers everything. It covers everything, right? A woman will always point the finger at the man. But what about him? He's doing this and he's doing that. You're not built to do that. You wasn't made for that, right? So, women, stop with this crap now. But let's get to the next video.
Concise answer. 2 reasons. First reason, I don't want a woman who I've shared with a bunch of other dudes.
Hell no!
Wow.
Exactly.
You say wow?
But guys don't want that.
Why is that a wow?
Because the world is just way different than I thought it was. It's kind of sad. Wow, that's crazy.
No, but this is realistic.
It's realistic. That's how I take it. That's
yeah.
A lot of guys feel this way too.
Yeah, I know.
That's the first reason. That's the first. It's not sad. That's the first reason.
No, it's not sad.
That's the first reason. I don't want a girl who is the town bicycle. I don't want a woman who's been ran through. I don't want a girl who's been with a ton of dudes.
Wow.
And here we go with the world is different. So back in the the old days, back in the past or whatnot, they didn't really operate like this. Women having multiple men or whatnot. It wasn't like that. And for a lot of different reasons, you couldn't do it. Nope. There's just no way you can do it. A woman can be like that. And she just said, well, the world has changed. So basically, since I'm going to roll with what the world is doing, even though the world is wrong right now, it's okay, right?
Hell no!
No. And see, that's what I'll be talking about as far as people leaving the comments as far as tearing our people down and whatnot. Our people need tore down so they can get built back up.
Message.
Look, I'm a carpenter, so this is my area right here. I tear things down and I build them up. It's all new. I put all new stuff in there, make it real. It looks real good, right? So this is what I'm doing for the comments that says, stop tearing your people down. No, we gonna tear them down.
And you know this.
We gonna tear you down and build you up here. We gonna give you what's right. We not gonna keep letting you be out there with blindfolders on and whatnot. The thing is that women, you can't operate like men. It's not going to work for you. In the end, it's not going to work for you. You was built to be a woman, not to be a man. I'm not going to, put my beliefs out here like that right now. Y'all gradually found out about my belief, but it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we are to teach our children better. It's not good for a woman to sleep with multiple men. It's not good for a woman to be a body snatcher, right? And with that, y'all like, share, subscribe. Hey, subscribe to this channel. If you don't subscribe to this channel, you missing out. What you doing, right? But this your man.
What's up, OG?
Y'all already know what it is.
OG
Ghetto Talk. To the next video. Peace.